have a guest host today.
Our economy is stronger now than it's ever been.
Please welcome Alec Baldwin.
Only one time.
Alec, they said to me...
You tear up my speech while I'm talking.
No, they said to me, see if you can get Alec to do Donald Trump. And I said, he won't do it. P.S.
That's it.
Well, let's get right to it, because the State of the Union was a lot to process last night. And we're going to attempt to break some of it down. Now, the speech was bookended by tense moments between you-know-who and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Before the speech, it looked like he blew her off with the handshake. Some people say, no, he just didn't see it. Okay.
Well, he saw it.
Afterwards, Nancy tore up the speech in two. And what does this really say about the State of the Union? What does it really say about the State of the Union? She talked.
She's playing hardball like he does. When they go low, we go lower. That's the only thing that works with these criminals and fascists who are running the country right now. Sorry, but that's what works.
I love your earrings, by the way.
Thank you.
I think that those shows are public displays which typically they would put on their best behavior. Mm-hmm. And things have deteriorated so much in the last several years that even when they're doing these very important ceremonial programs and so forth, live television events, the acrimony is on display. And it's an indication of how bad things really are.
Well, you didn't really need to have a fact checker. All you had to do was watch Nancy's face. Because every time he lied, she went either like this or like this or like that. Yeah. And you saw that he was, every time he opened his mouth, practically he was lying.
Well, and that's why she said, she commented right after the State of the Union address, when she was asked, why did you rip it up? She said, because it was just filled with lies, filled with mistruths. And I think that was sort of her gut reaction to do that. And what are we talking about? Rather than talking about, let's say, his speech, we're talking about Nancy ripping it up. So I think it was sort of masterful.
But on a bipartisan, there's a lot you can criticize, but on a bipartisan or nonpartisan level, all of them, Democratic or Republican, are going to get up there. None of them are going to get up there and say, the State of the Union is, yeah. They're always going to advertise that things are going well under them, or it could be worse if they weren't there.
Yeah, but there was a lot of lying. Some of the stuff...
There's also a lot of, moments that seemed really produced to me. His TV background really came out with me, especially, the reuniting of the families, which I loved, because I love things like that. But it seemed like it was the TV president, Ronald Reagan was the movie star president, but Trump was the TV president.
Absolutely true.
Last night, 82% of independents watching the speech approved, according to a CBS poll. If it weren't Trump, I probably would have loved it. If it were another president giving this kind of speech, I probably would have loved it. My own...
Even with the lying, though?
No, I didn't notice the lying so much as the Tuskegee Airmen. If you're someone on the right, you probably liked Rush Limbaugh, who was fighting cancer, getting that medal.
And I had the exact opposite reaction.
Someone on the right.
I had the exact opposite reaction in terms of, I saw reality TV being produced, and I don't think that's the place for the State of the Union. And I saw him touting his accomplishments with the Black community, and I was offended by the fact that he was trying to use a Tuskegee Airman as a prop, as a political prop. I didn't like it. And I think when you think about this administration and what it has allegedly done for the Black community, you have to think that in the federal judges that he has appointed, they've been 90% white. He has gutted the Civil Rights Division at the Department of Justice. He has gutted the EPA agency, which has protected Black communities from plagues like Flint, Michigan. So don't tell me what you've done for the Black community, because you haven't done anything for the Black community.
I just